Welcome back. Today in this video we shall be talking about the Rig Vedam, which is the first Veda in the Shruti text. The Rig Vedam is the oldest and most esteemed of the four Vedas, forming the cornerstone of Hinduism. Composed in ancient India, it is a collection of 1028 hymns, which are called as suktas, that are primarily devoted to various deities. The term Rig Vedam is derived from Rig, meaning praise or verse, and Veda, meaning knowledge or sacred text. If we look at the structure and content of the Rig Vedam is organized into 10 books, which are known as mandalas. Each mandala contains hymns that are dedicated to the deities such as the Agni, which is the god of fire, Indra, the king of gods, Varuna, the god of cosmic order, and Surya, the sun. These hymns are poetic expressions composed in early Vedic Sanskrit, which differed significantly from the classical Sanskrit in grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. The suktas or hymns in the Rig Vedam cover a broad spectrum of themes, including the creation of myths, cosmology, nature worship, rituals, social customs, and ethical teachings. In fact, they reflect the hopes, fears, and aspirations of the ancient Indo-Aryan people. Each sukta consists of verses which are known as richas, attributed to different sages or seers that are called as the rishis. So it is to these Vedic gods that all the hymns are dedicated to: Indra, Varuna, Surya, and so on. When we talk about the literary and philosophical significance, the Rig Vedam is not only a foundational religious text but also a literary and philosophical treatise. Its hymns are replete with rich imagery, metaphorical language, and profound insights into the nature of existence and the divine. The text is considered to be of divine origin and is revered as Shruti, meaning that which is heard or revealed. As such, it is recited and chanted in religious ceremonies and rituals, holding a sacred status within the entire land of Hinduism. When we talk about the later Vedic texts and indices, in addition to the core hymns, the Rig Vedam includes the Brahmanas and Aranyakas, later Vedic texts that provide explanations and rituals associated with the hymns. It also includes Anukramanis, which are indices provided for information about the mandalas, suttas, and the rishis who have composed them. The Rig Veda Sanhita is the primary compilation of these hymns. It praises various deities such as Agni, Indra, Varuna, and Soma, and remains a vital text for spiritual inspiration, cultural heritage, and philosophical inquiry. The Rig Vedam, along with the other Vedas, continues to be studied and revered by millions of Hindus across the world, profoundly influencing Hinduism and Indian culture for over a millennia. The sages who have contributed to Rig Vedam are: the very first one is Vyasa, who is also called as Veda Vyas. A legendary figure in Hindu tradition, Vyasa is credited with compiling and organizing all the Vedas, including the Rig Vedam, into the present form. Tradition holds that he provided the Vedas into four parts: Rig Vedam, Yajurvedam, Samavedam, and Atharvana Vedam, and taught them to his disciples. Vyasa is also reputed to be the author of the Mahabharata and the Puranas. The second sage who have contributed to the Rig Vedam is Gritsamada. Mentioned in the Rig Veda itself, Gritsamada is attributed with composing several hymns, particularly in the second and third mandalas. He is also known for his association with the Soma sacrifice, a central ritual to the entire Rig Vedam. The third rishi who has contributed to the Rig Vedam is Vishwamitra. He is another significant sage and is credited with composing several hymns, especially in the 3rd and 7th mandalas. Vishwamitra is one of the 7 Brahmarishi who wrote the Gayatri Mantra. He is supposed to have been the first, and Yajnavalkya is supposed to be the last who have composed Rig Vedam. Renowned as a royal sage or Rajarishi, Vishwamitra is noted for his interactions with legendary figures such as King Trishanku and King Harishchandra. Vasistha is one of the most revered sages in Hindu tradition, and he is associated with several hymns in the Rig Vedam, particularly in the 7th mandala. Vasistha is celebrated for his wisdom and his role as the family priest of the Solar dynasty or the Suryavanshi kings. Arundhati, an ideal and dedicated wife of sage Vasistha, and that is the reason why the wife is shown the Arundhati star during the Indian marriages, basically to show her as the model wife. Vasistha is the subject of many stories, such as him being in possession of the divine cow called Kamadhenu and her child Nandini, who could grant anything to their owners. He is the teacher of Ikshvaku king's clan. He was also the preceptor of Manu, the progenitor of the Kshatriyas and the Ikshvaku's father. Other characters like Nahusha, Rantideva, Lord Rama, and Bhishma were all his disciples. Agastya is a legendary sage mentioned in various Hindu scriptures, including the Rig Vedam. Agastya is credited with composing hymns and is associated with the southern regions of India. He is esteemed as a master of mystical and spiritual knowledge. He is regarded in some traditions to be a Chiranjeevi. He and his wife Lopamudra are the celebrated authors of the Rigveda hymns 1.165 to 1.191 in the Sanskrit text called Rigveda and other Vedic literature. The deities to whom these hymns are devoted are Agni, the fire, Indra, the king of the gods, Varuna, the god of cosmic order, and Surya, the sun. These are the gods to whom the hymns are associated. When we talk about the ethical and cultural significance, in addition to its spiritual and philosophical content, the Rig Vedam contains ethical teachings and moral values that guide the human context and conduct. These teachings emphasize virtues such as truthfulness, righteousness, compassion, and the importance of living in harmony with others and with nature. The Rig Vedam is not just a religious scripture, but also a repository of ancient Indian culture, language, and traditions. It reflects the social, political, and economic life of early Vedic society, thus providing insights into the customs, rituals, and beliefs of ancient India. The legacy and influence of the Rig Vedam on the Indian soil is tremendous. The Rig Vedam encapsulates the spiritual, philosophical, and cultural heritage of ancient India, serving as a source of inspiration, guidance, and wisdom for countless generations. Rig Veda hymns continue to be recited, chanted, and revered in Hindu rituals and ceremonies, embodying the timeless quest for divine realization and cosmic harmony. Thus, we come to the end of the introduction of this very wonderful text, the Rig Vedam. Thank you very much for being a part of this video. See you in the next video. Bye for now.